winner of this goes to finals? Maybe. That's what he just said.
Rivera and O'Keefe, I'll tell you what, two very, very fast pilots, two very, very fast boats. This is also going to be a very interesting one to watch, folks. Well, once again, Julio Rivera, give you a little bit of info on him. Out of Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, rides for Amsoil and Automeca. Again, that's a Yamaha hull he's on, racing against Dan O'Keefe. And Danny out of Osage Beach, Missouri. Boat number 111 on the outside. This is the final in the winner's bracket. The winner of this race here will move on to the finals. The winner of this race here will move on to the finals, folks. It looks like O'Keefe taking the seat off there for a second, trying to get some O2 into the engine compartment. Alrighty, Shane Hawkins, your official starter down there, says fire him up, boys. Rivera on the inside, O'Keefe on the outside. Battle of the undefeateds. Who will be the winner of the winner's bracket?
You ready? You ready?
Rivera says he's cool. There we go. O'Keefe out of the gate. Oh, look at O'Keefe. And let's see if Rivera can do it. Look at the, oh my goodness. Battle of the undefeateds. O'Keefe moves on. Rivera moves into the loser bracket. But again, he is down, ladies and gentlemen, but he is not out. He is down, but he's not out. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament.
So you were the sleeper here. Everybody else had the height. They had the Puerto Rican cruise and the New Jersey cruise, and you ended up pulling it out. What happened?
Just saved my A game for the main event, and just kept my cool and made sure everything stayed in one piece.
All right. Did you build this boat yourself?
Yeah. It's a 2009 RXP, and it's got aftermarket parts from the front to the back. Really? I love to tell you them, but there's so many.
That's all right.
Turbocharged, not supercharged.
Very interesting. Is that rather radical?
It's common now. Okay. I think both of the final boats had supercharged that had been removed and turbos installed.
Okay. All right. Now I hear you've had this up kind of fast yourself, and you've changed your mind.
Yeah, I've kind of shifted gears to more drag racing versus top speed. We've had some close encounters at super high speeds, and the risk to reward ratio is kind of low, so we kind of just tend to stick with drag racing.
Okay, what can happen at high speed? What goes on when you get over 100?
I think you really push the design of the parts that go underneath the boat. 90% of everything we got out here is over-the-counter stuff, and I don't think they've been tested at 100 miles an hour. And I think some specialty stuff, parts, not stuff, but intake rates, ride plates, especially 100-mile-an-hour stainless steel type stuff needs to be on the boat. We don't have anything like that, so we keep it safe.
All right. Okay, that's real smart. So, what got you into tuning? How'd you get started?
Oh, been doing it for a little over 20 years, right at 20 years, and it's probably my sixth. I live in Missouri. It's my sixth time in Florida this year, so a lot of R&D.
Very good. So how fast have you had this before you retired from high speed? How fast have you had this boat going?
This is actually a brand new boat, okay. Set up just for drag racing, but we have 100-mile-an-hour Sea-Doos, and we could have brought them. Safety is a huge issue for me, so we decided not to.
Yeah, well, you've got small plastic parts that can break, plus you can have a gust of wind, right?
Yeah, it's crazy at 100.
Is it really?
I mean,
what happens different? What goes on once you're over 100?
It's you got to look farther out in front of you. You can't just look 10 feet in front of you. You got to look yards and yards ahead of you. You got to make sure every single time you run the boat, there's a safety check underneath it. Make sure everything's still intact, not cracked, not damaged. It's I take my hat off to the guys that ran 100 out here today. It's hard work.
Because the one guy fell off yesterday at 100.
Yeah, that's exactly why we're not out there doing it. No offense.
Have you fallen off at high speed before?
We've had a rider seriously injured at over 100 miles an hour.
Oh my God! All right.
So,
thank you very much. Good luck, and thanks for being safe.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.